Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Jack Morgan.
On the range with the deer and the antelope play.
Has anyone else reached a status of undateable?
Yep.
I honestly think that dating women made me turn into like a worse version of myself. Like I used to be like hashtag all girls are perfect until you start dating them.
Yep.
And then you realize that they're also, I'm like, because when you go through.
Something I've really been thinking about lately, dating as a single mom in her 30s, is how much my perspective has changed on what I am looking for in a future partner. And the biggest one is I am looking for a father for my son.
Do you guys really think men wouldn't feel so strongly about 50-50 relationships if they weren't benefiting from it?
Yeah, we benefit because we don't spend as much money. That's the whole thing about 50-50. We're not hiding the fact that we're saving money.
You know, I've heard some stuff in my life. I believe it.
I mean, yes, technically 50-50 does only benefit men because women don't get the extra benefit of us paying for them, I guess. I don't fucking know, man.
You know what else I believe? I believe in a thing called drugs. Oh my God, we got to go back to the beginning, dude. You believe this is the kind of stuff that comes out of people's mouths on the internet? I mean, personally, I love it. We're going to have a great time today. And we're going to really dissect this whole men-women's issue right here. Their 50-50 isn't 50-50 when the man makes 100K and the woman makes 50K a year. No, dude. Tell me why you cut the banana like it's your...
I thought women make more money than men nowadays. What's up with that?
First day. Well, she'll cut your banana too, Junior.
Jesus.
Be careful.
I'm about to sign the lease to my literal dream apartment. And instead of being excited and over the moon about it, I'm actually just stressed because I'm just so sick of having to make these massive life decisions by myself. And I have such an amazing support network that...
Well, just making the decision is why you're crying in your car?
Give me their advice and tell me what they think I should do. But at the end of the day, like, it all just sits on me, and I'm always just scared of making the wrong decision. And I'm just so sick of having to guide my own self through all of life.
Welcome to being an adult. Yeah, you don't know if you're guiding yourself to the right direction every damn time.
See, what I want her to talk to this 50-50 woman is this is 50-50 with mental problems as well. Throwing that out there.
True. Actually, that is not a good deal for us then. I mean, if we're taking 50% of their mental load, my jeez.
Last relationship taught me that I am not willing to go 50-50 with any man. I would much rather be alone and pay for everything by myself than to date a man that's wanting to go 50-50 with me.
That's fine.
And I used to even go 50-50 on my birthday trips with this man.
All right, well, you're just that's just circumstance, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's all.
Not everybody is able to just pay for everything. That's the other side of this 50-50 narrative that women always want to shit on. Not everybody's making 100K, 200K, 300K.
Women want to do is travel. You know how expensive that is? Yeah, of course you got to go 50-50 on that.
You know, the best way to travel if you live in the border and you go to the next country over. That's definitely traveling and visiting other countries.
Bermuda, Bahama, come on.
No, it's ghetto. I don't care. I'm like, because usually the 50-50 really is like 70-30. Because why are we both working and paying bills, but I'm doing all the housework, the cooking, the mental load of, you know, what needs to be taken care of for both of us, which really is both of our responsibilities, but only.
I'm going to call bogus. I'm calling bullshit.
Agreed.
Bullshit from downtown. Nope. Every man watching this, you know it. Oh, it's all too real. 50-50 ain't never really 50-50.
And it ain't never them paying more than us.
Mental stuff, I get that. they're doing more. Of course, they're doing more of the bull stuff because they want more of the stuff that we don't really care about.
That's true.
They care the most.
That's true.
But you gonna tell me majority of us, we're paying way more money, buddy. Way more. And you know what comes with finances? Stress. I gotta pay for another thing that we gotta do.
Something came up. Like, that's the other side of it. Jack is 100% correct. Before, I only had to worry about my 2 cars. Now I have to worry about your car. Now I have to worry about things of your stuff that can break or do things I have to fix. It's never just 50-50. Yes, I take 50% of the work in a sense, but most of that work is like 80% of the work that's needed.
Lord help me. Not another trip. Oh God, what's happening Saturday? Someone's birthday?
No.
Oh God, Christmas? You know what
Who's getting married?
I'm talking about. Oh, it's a lot, buddy. These single moms, though, crack me up with this. Like, I'm looking for a father figure deal. It's like, yeah, no, like, of course. What are you talking about?
You broke.
Single mom's low hanging fruit right now.
Talk about how hard it is to date.
It's low hanging fruit that bites at you. So you definitely don't want it.
As a single mom, like, something I've really been thinking about
Now we're going back. We're going to circle it back full circle here, okay?
lately, dating as a single mom in her 30s, is how much my perspective has changed on what I am looking for in a future partner. And the biggest,
You know what's really crazy? The biggest thing I'm getting, for those of you who don't know, I have like a hotline service that you guys can call. I appreciate everybody calling. Someone's calling me right now. It's 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So whoever it is, I can't answer. We're filming, but I love you. Thank you for supporting the channel.
one,
Oh, but what I was going to say is this is kind of like bizarre stuff, like the throat tattoo.
I agree. I agree with you, Jack. Again, back in the day, in the 90s, women rarely had tattoos. If they did, it was very few that had a lot of them. Nowadays, oh my God, the sternum, the neck. So many women have neck tattoos now. Neck tattoo is relegated to freaking bikers and gangsters. Right? If you were in a gang, you probably had a neck tattoo. But outside of that, now it's just a common thing.
The throat tattoo single mom. No offense.
It's offense.
I get it.
There's a lot of offense.
Yeah. With these kind of with this kind of rhetoric coming out of her mouth, it's just like, could you imagine your mother, dude?
No.
Like,
I couldn't. That's the thing, Jack. Like, I agree. I could never my mom, imagine my mom ever having these types of tattoos or even thinking this way. My mom knew my father was the prize because my father worked hard. My father busted his ass, got everybody to America, got us a fucking donut shop, got a gas station, like slowly built himself up and then lost the gas. So when we sold the gas station, now he's back at a donut shop again. But like my mother knew.
Your mom growing up with a throat tattoo?
That's crazy.
Strange men coming in and out at all hours of the night.
Ooh.
Leather jackets.
Ooh.
Maybe even a motorcycle.
I said it, biker gangs. I said it. Jack knows.
That's risky stuff, dude. Like, it's all good. I get it. There's plenty of heavily tattooed men that will like father a kid that's not theirs. Like, I get it. It's a real thing. Just throwing that out there.
I am looking for a father for my son. Number one, my son and I are a package deal. You do not get access to me without taking him into account as well.
That sounds so gross, right? You can have sex with me, but you got to think about him. Like, what the actual hell?
I'm super grateful that my son does not have his dad in his life. And I know that sounds
It's
God, I'm
ridiculous.
so grateful. My child has no father.
It's the best. Cooked.
I want to punch someone in the head.
Harsh, like, you know, because it's painful for him, right? Like, no one wants that. And, like, in a perfect world, that's not how it would be. But my son's father is not a good person. So I would literally hate if he were actively in his life behaving the way he chooses to, because I would hate if any of those characteristics rubbed off on my kid. All that being said,
But yet, you had a kid with a man with all of those characteristics. Smart.
no, I am looking for a father for my son, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's safe to say, no offense, but take this as you will. I'm pretty sure the population is a small, finite amount of you that have throat tattoos. Well, I'll say you got a crazy throat tat like that, dude. Like, you've made some risky decisions in your life. Guilty. I'm not saying I'm perfect either, all right? Smile. Just throwing that out.
Trust me, guys. I also have a chest tattoo and a back tattoo. Most people never notice or never know that I have tattoos, right? I look prim and proper in a sense, but then when I'm wearing certain clothes, then you're like, oh yeah, I can see why this guy was in jail multiple times.
You don't get off the hook. You don't get access to me without being ready to step up. I just think that's something that every other single mom should think about.
Oh, it gets worse, guys, because if you go to this woman's bio, you can see that she alludes to having the herp. Look, I'm going to try to say this as nicely as possible, but for a lot of men...
Great. Throat tattoo, single mother with herpes.
herpes.
That's just great. This comment section's rough, dude, because neck tap, what an angel, sign me up. No, dude. Oh my God. We're not going to roast her any further. It's just, this is funny stuff. It just,
We really don't try to roast people that hard. We make fun a little bit, you know, like maybe a little poke or two, but not like we're fucking trying to like dog these people.
just is like, you can't. God bless America. His name was my name too. All right, this one goes, why would a woman leave a good man? He doesn't have a throat tattoo, that's why.
Yeah,
Divorced
exactly.
a good man because we got to a point in our life where he was no longer a good man for me. And as a woman who talks about divorce online a lot, I know that women can get a lot of shit thrown at them for leaving a good man.
Yeah.
I saw one video recently where a woman put it really eloquently as to why you might leave a good man. And she said, in your presence is not where I'll grow. And in just that one sentence, she encapsulated exactly what I experienced.
Translation, she got bored.
Yep.
From downtown. Ooh, I've heard some stuff, man.
When I talk about the fact that I've been divorced 3 times, so many people get triggered by it. And one of the most common...
Nobody gets triggered by it. They're just like, damn, girl, that's a lot.
Here's what I want to know. When in the hell, like this lady and this lady, like, no offense, maybe it's just a different generation kind of deal, but like if someone's been divorced, it's a wrap, dude. Like
It's true.
I'm not like you.
Yeah, the older generation, at least the generation I kind of grew up in. Yeah, when you were divorced, you're kind of relegated to only, you know, being single for the rest of your life almost.
Already did it. Like, did you not learn your lesson the first or second time? Like, shame on the dudes for this. I'm serious.
No, I 100% agree.
Unless it's their second or third time, too. Is it just something to do? Is that what that is? Get married, like some kind of excitement?
I think for a lot of people, when you don't have much going in your life, the only other thing is a partner.
I'm sure, like, someone signed those documents 3 separate times. That's risky. How do you even pull that off? I'm already amazed with the single mother and guys going, I get it. Like, dudes are desperate. It's easier to get, like, I dated a single mom. I was 27, 28. She was 32. It was low-hanging fruit. She was hot. I never saw the kid. I didn't play stepdad. But, you know, they kind of bend over. You know, it's like easy, I guess. It's like, no offense, but that's the truth. Like,
I mean, we're not trying to dog these women, but yes, they are a little bit easier because they have kids. And they are a little bit more difficult because they have kids. It's a little bit of both.
here's how easy it was. I was like, at the time, I ended up losing my job. I was living in my car. It's basically a loser, right? But I had potential. She wasn't wrong about that. And she let me move in with her. I was like, and I knew it was never going to work. But think about this. Some guy, she probably did get another guy. He's going to sign up for it long term. That's wild stuff, man. Hold on, let me see the comment section. I'm so glad I never got married even once, yet alone 3 times. Relationships are not meant to last. That's a lie. You never had like a best friend or, you know. What is it you loved about each of these 3 people you married? I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know how people... No offense. No offense. Just throwing that.
This year, I really want the travel thing. Oh my days! This is probably on every other profile that I've ever seen on Hinge.
I know. That's off the list for me. Got a kid that ain't mine? Nope. You been married before? Divorced? Thanks for the sex. Gotta go. I'm not that cold. I've got a woman, and technically we're fake married, right? Like, we're getting married, but I'm not signing no paperwork.
That's the good kind of marriage, brother.
And she's cool with that. I told
That's
her
good.
from Jump Street.
See, men can find women that want to get married in that fashion. They actually genuinely like the man, right? It's just hard to find that woman.
And a lot of people hitting me up going, oh, I thought you'd never get married. It's like, dude, I'm not signing paperwork. There, you happy?
My man.
I never wanted to get married. I wanted somebody forever and ever and all that.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Jack. Nothing wrong with that.
I got to circle back to the one chick in the beginning, though, but this is funny right here. This year, there's all the dating apps, same thing. Travel. Travel more. Travel more. Travel. Travel more. Travel more during the year. Travel more. You need to travel, buddy. Travel the world. Travel more. Cody.
That's all women ever really care about is traveling.
Women are expensive.
They
The
are.
50-50 rhetoric, forget it. Unless you're like that classic loser that's got the potential or the throw tattoos and like the chick will pay for you, which does happen. We're footing the bill. I've only had that happen to me one time in my life. I must have been in like a weird era, you know. Before that, though, I'm paying for it, dude. Like,
I don't think I've ever gone on a first date where I got paid for. I've been on first dates where it was 50-50. Like quite a few first dates that are 50-50, but never got paid for.
I'm gangly. Like, yeah, I got blue eyes and stuff, but I'm like, I'm not the hottest dude. Like, I know my spot. They like my personality.
Average. White guy. Average. Asian guy.
They love that. A
Maybe
little
slightly
risky.
below average.
They really like that. But no, dude. That whole 50-50 rhetoric, nah. I don't care if she's paying some of the bills. Some of the bills. Key word. I gotta end on this chick, though. This was great.
I honestly think that dating women made me turn into like a worse version of myself. Like, I used to be like hashtag all girls are perfect until you start dating them. And then you realize that they're also, I'm like, because when you go through your first breakup with the girl, it broke my brain. When you get hurt by a girl like that, you're like, wait a sec, it turned me into like the Joker.
I actually think this is a great learning lesson, and I want to explain why. Personally, I feel like putting somebody on a pedestal still can be a form of dehumanization because you're not actually allowing them any space to have any sort of faults or flaws.
True.
Oh, okay. I think the studies are in. Women are more difficult than men.
Yep.
I gotta see some of these comments, though. I'm gonna wind this down. Let me see. I live in the state of ick. Shut up, dude. I haven't dated in over 10 years. I'm 61. All right, it's all right.
Yeah.
clock out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
No reason. There's a reason why you haven't been dating for 10 years, lady. You're in your 50s.
senior citizens don't hop and jump, but I'm gonna let it go. I don't want to get to know anyone or tell them my story or listen to theirs. It's exhausting. And now you know how men feel.
Yeah.
I don't think it's you. I think over the years, society has changed so much. I don't know. I can't pinpoint it. It's just different now. But really, you can't pinpoint it? All the sex with the locals? Come on. Pull the sheep over the wolves of the eyes of the lambskin. Please. I feel the same way. My last attempt at a relationship mentally and emotionally drained me. I can honestly say that I have no more to give. Dating is exhausting. And I just don't have it in my... all right, dude. I still can't believe people get married 3 times. It's insane. No offense to my fake father-in-law if he's watching this. Okay, sometimes he watches. Okay, getting your soul crushed and your heart shredded really changes a person. Oh, yeah, dude. Remember the first time I had my heart ripped out, stomped on? You're dead. Die, die, die.
The Simpsons. You guys remember that one episode when he was like infatuated with his babysitter, and then the one scene of her just ripping his heart out, and that scene encapsulates so many men's feelings in that one scene. I love The Simpsons when I was growing up. It really has so many moments in there that you can relate to almost everyday life in every episode.
I traded every relationship for probably almost a decade as temporary. They didn't know that, but I knew that. That's rough, right?
It is.
I got over it. There are good people out there. So I'm just saying that it will mess you up. And some people take it harder than others.
Some people,
women like to carry.
Don't make it.
Women like to take everything that's ever happened to them, and they have a metaphorical purse right here on their shoulder.
I call it like a Rolodex.
And they keep every single problem they've ever been through right here in their purse, holding on to it, ready to whip out at any time. Oh yeah, well, 2009, but it's almost as if you did it.
Yep.
They keep everything that's ever been done to them.
It's all your fault.
It's as if you did it. I mean, I've seen some things, dude. I gotta go to the comments or something. Let me see. No, let's go to the next one. I gotta end on this. All right. Oh, this was this chick comment section. Oh my God, I can't imagine this woman's past. Single mom with the herpes. Oof. Not only do you have to settle for a woman about to hit the wall, all right, this rhetoric, like this talk is like, whoa, dude. But that's how bitter some people get because that's how hard it can be. And
I don't think it's bitter at all. Talking about hitting the wall and stuff is a normal conversation that we used to have. We called them spinsters. We called them old maids. They have sayings about these people that end up in this position for a very long time. And I don't think it's the wall maybe sounds a little bit degrading, but it's just a definition of women hitting it.
And I do sympathize with that. You have to step up for the offspring of a deadbeat dad. On top of that, you are rewarded. We reward you to get to share in the diseases she acquired in her hoe phase. And she thinks she's the prize. What the... You know what? Some guy will do it, though.
Yeah.
There's a guy out there right now with a head tattoo. And he's got...
I 100% agree. That's like a lot of these, we always talk about, sex workers are never going to get married. Oh, they're going to get married to a lot of simps.
Got some stuff going on himself. He will do it. He won't be world's #1 dad, but he gonna get down tonight. Get down tonight. Let's get matching throat tattoos. They'll do it. Let me see, Papa. Oh, man. All right. Let me see if I can find one more good one. The 50-50 talk's my favorite. This was the 50-50 chick. Aren't women benefiting from the guy paying for everything? Do you really think we don't understand this? The male loneliness epidemic is honestly just you guys realizing that relationships these days are a big loss for them. And they just choose being single, and being single and keeping their money in their peace makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
A lot more dollars. I personally love women.
We do. We've never said we hated women. Tell you the truth, I always say it all the time. I love women. Love them deathly. That's why I make this channel. This channel's made for men, but also made for women. Why? Because we're trying to correct their behavior. Some women come on here and watch. Some hate on me, but some support too. Some understand world's a little crazy out there, and us men need some support too from women.
At least the one I have. You know, I like sex and stuff. But it is
true.
It is rough though, dude. It's pricey. Most of them they're gonna take you. Oh, get ready to fork it over, daddy. That's the truth, man. I don't care what any of these broads say. But isn't it the same thing when you are so against 50-50 relationships, because it is quite literally only benefits them? I've never done 50-50, but in 50-50, if a man benefits more, both people still benefit. If it's not 50-50, literally only the woman benefits.
Logic.
We're gonna end on the banana lady. I'm over it, dude. You guys leave your thoughts.
Like I said, logic goes out of their brains, because what's logic to them? Anything that benefits them at the detriment of men, that's logic. Of course that makes sense. That's how I want things. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.